So 2K released a new cover for 2K16, and a lot of people are complaining about it. Hey, what's up YouTube? This your boy PJ2 Hot here. I'm back for another video, and today I'm doing a video about the new WWE 2K16 cover, my thoughts on it. To me, I'm happy. The cover, the cover superstar has been revealed to be Stone Cold Steve Austin, the greatest superstar of all time. But here's the thing. I like it, but people are just complaining about it. I'm sitting here looking at the video, he's walking, and I guess he's in the desert, and he's like digging up something out the ground, and it turns out it's the Smoking Skull Championship. That's like the championship that Austin wore back in the Attitude Era. And the thing is, he picks it up, he turns around, and it shows that it's Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then it plays his music, and it shows the cover, and it looks great. But then all of a sudden, you go to the comment section, everybody's like, "Oh, that's so stupid. They should have put a new superstar on there. We need to look forward to the future and stop staying in the shut up." Alright, just shut up. I get sick and tired of this. How people always gotta sit complain. The game, we haven't seen nothing about the game, and y'all are already complaining right now. Like, the complaining has started because of a cover. You ain't gonna look at the cover. When you playing that game, you buying the game to play it. But it's a cover. It's a piece of paper. Y'all crying and going just crying and upset over a piece of paper. Shut up. Alright? And then people be like, well, you need to stop thinking about the past. That's over. The Attitude Era was then. This is now. Like, I don't want to hear that crap come out your mouths, alright? The thing is, if you want the new superstars, buy the game and play as them. It's that simple. Alright? You ain't gonna buy the game and then just look at the cover all day. You gonna buy it to play it, right? So when you buy it, go to the match screen, go to the roster, select what superstar you want to play, pick a newer superstar, and then there you go. That's how you do it. The thing is, alright. The thing is though, is you guys gotta stop. Like, look, okay, I'm not trying to stutter. I'm just trying to think of a good explanation, like a good point that I'm trying to make. Okay, I put it like this. Pretty much, Stone Cold Steve Austin is the greatest superstar of all time, and now you can't argue with it. You got superstars like Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, The Rock. Yeah, that's true, but pretty much think about it though. He's the greatest superstar of all time. I was stuttering like crazy right there. Yeah, but seriously though, like, he's the greatest superstar of all time. He led WWE through the Monday Night Wars, the Monday Night Wars, and he, won, and they bought WCW and put them out of business. That's what Austin has done. What has Seth Rollins done so far? Nothing against the guy. I mean, he's a good superstar and he's a great performer, but what has he done to revolutionize WWE? What has he done yet? What has Dean Ambrose done yet? What has Roman Reigns done yet? Alright? They haven't done anything yet. So you want the newer guys on the cover? Yes, that's cool and all that, but Austin is more marketable. Marketable. I can't pronounce that word. Sorry, my mind's all over the place. I'm speaking too fast. I'm trying to stop the stuttering, but I talk way too quick. I need to slow it down. I know, but the thing is, pretty much, this is the better example. Look at like Attitude Era, fans like me as myself, who have watched WWE for a while. I'm 20 years old. Back in the Attitude Era, I was very, very young. I was pretty much I was pretty much in pre-K and then kindergarten and all that when the Attitude Era was going on. So I was very young, but I still remember it all because the one thing is, I'm not getting off subject, but for the one thing is I used to sit in the living room with my grandparents and watch it all the time. So yes, I remember it. And the thing is, those people usually don't watch the show anymore. They don't watch the product anymore. So you get a superstar like Stone Cold Steve Austin, who is known by everybody. People who don't watch WWE know who Stone Cold is. The same is said for Hogan and The Rock and Triple H. Like Triple H spitting that water out his mouth. Everybody does that now. To this day, him doing that started something. Now, like, I see a lot of football players, all that. When I was in high school, they used to always do the Triple H thing. Like, people know who Triple H is. You know what I mean? You put them on that cover, they're going to be like, oh, heck yeah. It's going to attract a lot of those older fans, too, to come and buy the game. It brings more of an audience in. You know what I mean? You can't, like, a newer superstar like Seth Rollins, the average person walking in the game store is going to look at it and be like, who is that? They ain't going to know who that is. You put Stone Cold in there, the average person's going to be like, oh, Stone Cold. Hey, hey, I might buy this. That's pretty much why they did that. It's a business decision. It's a smart business decision. You guys are looking at it like, well, they put a new guy, like, you guys don't know how the business works, all right? Heck, I don't even know it, but I know it good enough to know that putting Austin on the cover will be the smarter move. He's gonna sell, you know what I mean? Now, you have the exception of CM Punk on the cover of WWE 13. That was a different thing, because during that time period, CM Punk was the talk of that year. He was the talk. You know, he was the face of the WWE of that year. Not John Cena, it was CM Punk. He was the most talked about superstar during that time period. So him being on the cover did fine because the game sold. Second, it was advertised so much of talking about the Attitude Era. You know what I mean? So that's a little bit of a different situation. But for WWE 2K16, you need to look at it as this. You want to sell copies? For the older guys, for the older fans and the newer fans, you need to put a superstar on that cover that everybody recognizes, and that is Stone Cold Steve Austin. They also could have went with The Rock or Hulk Hogan. Either way, put somebody on there that both fans from both generations, from today's generations and last generations, will recognize and go out and buy the game. That is. This pretty much was more of a rant than the thoughts. Well, one thing is I explained my thoughts in the beginning. I love the cover. It looks amazing. It's great. I can't wait for the game. I'm not fully like hyped up about it because for one thing they haven't showed anything. But I always can't wait for a WWE game no matter what. I'm always excited. It's just how I am. Alright, but I have a pretty good feeling. We all know what 2K gonna do. Hopefully they prove me wrong. They probably gonna wait till the last minute to show some gameplay. Last year they waited till the week, like the week before the game came out to show us some gameplay. So I have a pretty good feeling they ain't really gonna show us that much. You know, they're gonna wait till last minute. They're gonna give us all these other videos of real people talking about the game, but they're not gonna tell us anything about the game. It's like, 2K, stop tripping. You were tripping last year. Don't trip this year, alright? But anyways, though, this was my rant and my thoughts, pretty much, of the WWE 2K16 cover. This is your boy, PJ Too Hot. Peace.